Once upon a time, high above the lowlands of Cross River State, where clouds rest on green earth and the wind carries ancient songs, lies the village close to the Obudu people, stretched across the Obanliku Hills. It's a quiet place, rich in culture, belief, and mystery, where nature itself seems to listen before it speaks. The people of this land are known for peace, for love, and for a way of life that flows like a river, soft, steady, and deep. But among all their traditions, there is one truth that has puzzled strangers for generations. In this community, men speak one language and women speak another, and this is the story the elders tell. Long ago, when the hills were younger and spirits still walked freely among humans, there lived a woman who gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. They came from the same womb on the same day under the same sky. The people celebrated, for twins were seen as a sign of great blessing. The children grew up together, inseparable, running through the fields, climbing the ancient rocks, and laughing in the same breath. They were two halves of a whole. But when they reached the age of 5, something very unusual happened. They began to speak. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the hills, casting long shadows across the valleys, the young girl turned to her brother. Her voice was filled with a gentle curiosity as she asked, "Brother, how come I cannot speak the language you speak? Yet we are twins, born of the same mother, sharing the same life." The boy looked at her, a look of confusion on his face. He understood her words perfectly, yet he knew his own tongue moved differently when he tried to form his replies. The same sounds his sister made felt foreign in his own mouth. Disturbed by this growing mystery, the twins decided they needed answers. They went to their parents. Their small hands clasped together for support. Standing before them, they asked in unison, "Father, Mother, why do we not speak the same language, even though we came from the same womb?" Their father, a man with wisdom etched into the lines of his face, sat them down beneath a tree so old it seemed to hold the memories of the world in its branches. He spoke gently, his voice as calm as the evening air. "My son," he said, looking at the boy, "in this land, a male child speaks the language of his father, and my daughter," he turned to the girl, "you speak the language of your mother," he continued, his gaze holding both of their attention. "I understand both of you, your mother also understands both of you, but I do not speak your language, my daughter, and your mother does not speak your brother's." The children were silent, trying to grasp the weight of his words. The quiet hum of the forest seemed to deepen around them. Then the boy, ever inquisitive, looked up at his father and asked the question that hung in the air, "But father, how did this begin?" A soft smile touched their father's lips. "This is not a curse, my children," he said. "It is the blessing of the gods upon our people." He began to tell them a story from the time of their ancestors. Long ago, he explained, our people were known far and wide for their profound honesty, their transparency, and the deep, unwavering love they held for one another. Their community was a beacon of peace and harmony. The gods, watching from above, were so pleased with their unity that they decided to mark them in a special way, not with wealth or with power, but with a gift of diversity within their unity. "We are not different from other people," their father concluded, his voice full of pride. "We are simply blessed in a very special way. Our languages are a reminder of this divine favor, a testament to our unique bond." The twins listened, their eyes wide with amazement. They looked at each other, a new understanding passing between them. "Then something truly sacred must have happened here," they said, almost in a whisper, "for this is unlike any other people on earth." And they were right. To this day, no one, not the wisest elders, not the most devout priests, not the most learned scholars from distant lands, has ever been able to give a full scientific explanation for this phenomenon. The mystery remains, woven into the very fabric of the Obanliku Hills, yet the truth of it is lived out every single day. Here in this community, the reality is plain to see. Men speak one language, women speak another. Parents grow to understand both languages spoken by their children, and their children inherit the tongue of their corresponding gender. Marriage does not change this linguistic divide. A woman continues to speak her language, and her husband speaks his. The birth of a child doesn't alter the pattern. A son will learn his father's tongue, a daughter her mother's. Nature herself seems to be the guardian of this tradition, preserving the pattern through generations with an unshakable consistency. And yet, despite this fundamental difference in communication, there is no conflict, there is no division. Understanding flows between people as naturally as water from a spring. A husband and wife may speak different languages, but their hearts communicate perfectly. A brother and sister may not share a tongue, but they share a bond that words cannot fully describe. Peace thrives, not in spite of this difference, but perhaps because of it. The elders of the community hold this truth close to their hearts. This, they say with a knowing smile, is how nature chose to show us the meaning of love. Their wisdom isn't about erasing differences to find common ground. It's about teaching that difference does not have to mean division. The Obudu people live as living proof of this profound moral. They show the world that diversity can be peaceful, that difference can be loving, and that life's greatest mysteries can coexist in perfect harmony with our daily lives. So, when strangers visit the Obanliku Hills and ask with baffled expressions why the Obudu people are this way, why they live with this beautiful, puzzling duality, the elders simply nod and say, "Nature blessed us, and this is how she chose to show it." And the hills, silent and ancient, stand as witnesses, guarding a secret that has never needed an explanation, only respect and admiration. It is a powerful reminder that some of the world's most beautiful truths aren't meant to be solved, but simply to be lived. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of the Obanliku Hills. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with others who appreciate the rich tapestry of human culture. See you in the next video.